Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm out here today with another knife review. Today I have a Dagger sold by SOG, yes. And this thing just looks evil. Yeah, this thing just looks evil. I mean, this is for maybe you find yourself in a war zone. Hey, maybe you're like my dad who was in Nam. Maybe you find yourself in the middle of a war and you need something to deactivate the bad guy. Okay, my people, here is the stat card for this. So it's sold as the SOG Pentagon FX, 4.77 inches blade length, 9.95 inches overall length, 0.18 inches thick, 6.66 ounces by my weighing it exactly. The steel is CPM-S35VN, 58 to 61 HRC. Oh, there we go. Live action. Oh, sorry, we got a 10-mile-per-hour crosswind. G10 handle scales, right, and a GRN sheath. And the price is all over the place. Now, I bought mine for $146, but I've seen it for as much as $195 recently. So here is the look at the sheath, which they call GRN. It's got eyelets and slots all around, and it's a molded synthetic sheath. All right, it's got this rubber retaining strap here. It does hold it in. Okay, yeah, I had to remember how to do this. Basically, you could squeeze them, and it's easier if you do one at a time type fucking thing. Right, so basically you squeeze those, and now the loop is open, right? So that's that loop there. But it also comes with this strap here, which, I mean, that looks like the retaining loop, right? So basically, if you don't like this rubber thing, you can swap this out. Okay, so basically it just comes with different mounting options because they assume that you are some sort of like Navy SEAL super commando that needs multiple options to completely customize every single strap of your gear. So you see the true full tank construction's got a lot of texture around for grip and also just the contour. Integrated guard. It even has this right here, which allows you to hold it in a modified saber if you want to go like between or under some ribs. And it just looks like it wants to destroy the enemy, don't you think? Has a good weight to it for its size. It's a nice intermediate length, not too long, not too short, concealable, but you can whip it out deadly. It actually did not come paper slicing sharp. I did try it out, but it doesn't matter so much. You could sharpen it up, or it just doesn't even matter. This will go right through. I don't have to cut your neck if I could just shove this completely through your neck at every angle, right? So sentry removal, or just, you know, someone's taking too long in front of you at the grocery store. No, just kidding. Alright, this Dagger, we're just going to pretend that this is the enemy. You got him down. Alright. That's in there like Excalibur. Seriously, you pull that out, you'll be crowned king. King of the Isles. All right. So the reason that I pull it up like this is so you can see I'm not pulling my punches. It's stuck in there. If that was a soft, fleshy human, it'd be into there. All right, so how's the finish after that little demo? It's all right. I wiped off some of the bark stain and crud, right? So, I mean, it's pretty good. Testing numerous blades here today, another Dagger. So here's just a little informal comparison. This is a SITIVIEN ST17. This is a nice one too. 5 millimeters thick. All right, a little bit longer. A little bit longer than the SOG. So each has its advantages, its pros and cons. All right. A little bit wider for a little bit wider wound channel, but this one is just that much more carryable, right? And concealable if need be. Got a seatbelt-like strap. So there you go. More utility type use. Piece of a box. So I mean, sharp like a utility knife. All right, YouTube, time for the ritual carving on this shard of firewood. I mean, they gave us such a good steel for this dagger. I know it's mainly meant to deactivate the enemy, but hell, I mean, they gave you a super steel, which is going to have good edge retention because they can harden that edge safely. All right, so let's carve on something. Hope you're all doing well. Me personally, I'm recovering from strep throat. So I'm filming 3 videos today, so you might hear me talk about that in those videos, but it sucked. I got strep throat and now I'm on antibiotics for it. But strep throat can cause tonsillitis, which is inflammation of the tonsils, so it's super painful. Yeah, my throat is not sore anymore, but for about 10 days, I really couldn't do anything. I could barely sleep. Oh, this is doing well for a dagger. Wow, it's actually quiet. The geese were dive bombing, like all this morning the geese were dive bombing me here. Or each other. I saw some nasty fights between geese. Okay, so we carved a pointy stick with the dagger, which has the overkill CPM steel, right, that you might not even need, but it's nice to have. There's a dagger. So this goes in one side of the neck, and this pointy stick goes in the other. I know how you feel, yes. It will consume you too, this rage that you feel. Lost and alone and confused in a world that has left them behind. Where all they have is their instincts. And every single one of their instincts puts them at odds with the Matrix. I can relate. I can relate to the geese. All right, just some more glory shots of this dagger. Yeah, I think it's pretty glorious. I think it would be excellent at its main purpose in life. You know, if you're one of those rare people that actually has a need for a close-in, concealable hand-to-hand combat weapon, having talked to countless vets, especially Vietnam vets, they actually did use daggers for all sorts of utility. Believe it or not, they've told me so. Prying, digging, pretty much almost everything except killing the enemy, although I've met a few who did do that as well. I gotta be honest, this is a bit overpriced, right? If you were just going by the materials, this would be about a $100 knife. But yeah, I mean, I paid almost $150 for this and I got it on sale. You know, as far as paying such a markup for the SOG name, well, SOG used to be very prestigious, like back 15 years ago or maybe 20 years ago now, I don't know. Nothing Fancy really pumped them up and they were one of the big brands, but now there's so much more competition. And also SOG has been purchased by GSM, right? So SOG as well as Cold Steel, that's all just owned by GSM now. On top of paying for that steel, you're also paying for the SOG name. So you have to decide if you want to do that. I don't like to do that, but like I said, I've been looking at this for it seems like a couple years. Has it been out that long? I don't know, I just wanted it for a long time, so I don't believe in denying myself stuff that I really want, though I will put it off. I will put it off, but eventually I will get it, so that's why I have this.